don't mean he's ever intending to wipe your... Because your girl can get on your goddamn nerves, but I still know this who I want to be with. She's just getting on my nerves right now, and I don't like her. I love her though, but I happen to like you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of my difficulty with my partner, you was willing to squeeze yourself in. You didn't even try to take up space. You know what I'm saying? You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me? I can like you right where you at. You don't want no more? You ain't asking for shit? Hell yeah, I like you. You mean...
What's up, family? It's your girl, Samantha Lee, and I'm here with another segment of I've Got Something to Say. Ooh, girl got something to say. I got something to say. I got something to say. And so, you guys, I'm here because I got something to say. So, you guys, I've read the comments, okay? I've heard what y'all been saying, or I've read what y'all been saying about these videos that I post where I'm just facially reacting. I am not responding verbally. And so I decided that I was going to go ahead and do a piece of content where I speak on the videos, the most popular ones, of course, because I've done hundreds, but the most popular of those videos, I'm going to give you guys my perspective on what and why, you know, this particular content. Okay. And so this is part of that. This is one of my favorite clips, actually. It features a person I respect a whole lot. It's Tonight's Conversation crew, which I love Tonight's Conversation. And yeah, the piece is called "He Said This and Left Her Speechless, ... What did he say?" And so we gonna see what he said. And I'm gonna break it down for you. I ain't gonna play the whole thing all at once. We gonna break it down piece by piece, my child. Okay, we gonna have some fun with it. But before we get into the meat of the message, I want you guys to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. For those who have not already, you guys, I'm posting content almost daily. And if this type of content resonates with you, or if you like my lives, if you like my shorts, if you like my long form, well, then why don't we just become family? Let's commit to each other, okay? I'm gonna commit to my part. You gonna commit to yours? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I want you guys to be a part of this fast-growing Game Changer Nation, okay? And hit that notification bell while you at it. I'm posting content almost daily. I'm going live a couple times a week. I'm also posting long-form content in addition to the lives I'm doing. And I don't want you to miss a beat. All right, family. With all that being said, let's get into the meat of the message. All right.
Could he possibly like me more than his girlfriend? And could I possibly be dumb to think that it's more than
what gender are you asking this?
So the question, as you guys have heard so far, is, could he possibly like me more than his girlfriend? And am I dumb to think that there's a possibility of us? And she kind of trailed off. And of course, the audience started talking, everything like that. We already know that's a lot. Okay. And my boy Tripp Fontane, shout out to Tripp Fontane, is going to respond.
Question too. He might absolutely like you more than his girlfriend. That do not mean he want to be with your... That don't mean he's ever intending to wipe your... Because your girl can get on your...
And so he said, y'all, this is very important. Why did I post this? Because it resonates. All right. A lot of women go into these situations with men, and they looking to be the main situation. I see that with a lot of women that are dealing with men that have girlfriends and men that have wives. Okay. And I say this all the time. If a man is in a full-on commitment with somebody and you are able to take him from his person, then you also have to question whether that is going to soon or later happen to you. That's number one. You sowing bad seed. I believe you sow, you reap. And so if you're sowing that kind of seed, you've got to be prepared for what you reap. That's number one. But number two, in addition to that, a lot of men are not looking for women to replace the women that they've got. They are looking for something to just do in between time, in the meantime. That does not make the behavior right or correct, but not a lot of men are looking to leave their significant partners, okay? They're just not. And I think that a lot of times because the men are giving you good energy or you're having a good time with them or whatever that may be, you feel like, oh, this is indicative of him wanting a more of a future. What we have to know, ladies, is that men do not work the way we work. When they could be with somebody for years and still not see a future with them. I mean, that's just the reality of it. And we think that, oh, over time, they don't move like women. Men don't move like women. Men don't feel like women. Okay? They have a different compass. I've known men to be in full-on relationships with women and still have feelings for their ex. Like significant feelings. But in a full-on, totally, I mean, I can think of like 3 dudes right now that I know out here. But they have feelings for one person, and they have strong feelings for this one person. But because they're not with that person or whatever happened, they out here, and still can engage in a full-on relationship with somebody else. Men can compartmentalize in ways that we can't, ladies. It just is what it is. Now, some women can. I'm not gonna say all women, but I think most women can't compartmentalize like men can. Let's start there. All right, you in a certain category, sis. You in a certain category, and it's gonna be challenging to get out that category. I'm not gonna say impossible because some women are able to, but I question a woman wanting that type of position anyway. I question that. You become the main one. What do you think is gonna happen? I honestly haven't seen anything like that really work out. Now maybe there are some that have, but I would say few and far between is a man that you go into a situation knowing that he's got a significant partner and you continue to play the side role anyway, and that is going to bring about the kind of results that you desire in a relationship. No, I don't know. I look at spirituality, some people call it karma. I look at it like reaping and sowing. I don't see how you get good relationships sowing bad seed. I don't see how you get the person of your dreams by taking them from somebody else. I just don't see that. I don't respect it. I don't see it. And I can tell by the audience, they feel the same kind of way. But women get into this type of situation with a guy thinking, oh, I'm not going to catch feelings. He's just for fun. He's just for the side. Okay. All right. Keep going. We can't do it like men can. It just, period. We just can't. They can definitely look at it and compartmentalize what this is versus what this ain't. So anyway, let's see what else Tripp had to say.
Don't mean he's ever intending to wipe your... Because your girl can get on your goddamn nerves, but I still notice who I want to be with. She's just getting on my nerves right now, and I don't like her. I love her, though, but I happen to like you. You know what I'm saying? Because in the midst of my difficulty with my partner, you was willing to squeeze yourself in. You didn't even try to take up space. You know what I'm saying? You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me? I can like you right where you at. You don't want no more? You ain't asking for shit? Hell yeah, I like you. You mean...
Okay, Tripp. Okay. He said, y'all, did you hear what he said? He said, you didn't even try to squeeze yourself in. You knew my situation, and you still found a way to squeeze yourself in the area that I wanted you to squeeze into. You knew exactly. Some of y'all, this ain't even about just relationships. Some of y'all are dealing with men that are already telling you what it is. They're already telling you where they are mentally. And you're saying, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna prove to him. I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna do this. Ladies, sometimes you just gotta take what a man says you gotta take it for what it is. And some of us are wasting our time and our energy and our breaths trying to make a man see the value enough in you to be just with you. And the reality is, if he hasn't already, he probably won't. And so I say this lovingly, and I say this with care, that sometimes when you diminish your value and you don't set the appropriate boundaries, and you settle for a situation where you are playing second fiddle knowingly, you diminished your own value. You've said, oh, I'm cool with this. I'm going to just, yeah. I'll be your side chick knowingly. And thinking that a man is going to respect you. And there are some that do. Right? There's very, very few and far between, because I've heard of men that even though they leave their wives for the woman that they decide to be with on the side, that woman on the side is disrespected and diminished and disparaged in a way that the wife was never. He never treated his wife in the same way he treated his side chick when he left his wife for the side chick. That side chick went through a lot more because there was a lack of respect for her because of how it started. Y'all, we have to think about what we are deciding to fit ourselves into and whether that is worth is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Y'all, for me to be respected, it's worth it. Listen, it could be my ideal dream guy. If I am not being respected, there are certain things that are not in place, I am not going to squeeze myself in. I'm just not. I'm not. I think that a lot of us have to kind of get to a place where we love ourselves more than how we value being in a relationship with a certain guy. Because we might be trying so hard for this man, this one man, and he ain't it. And he don't want you like that. But you just have this vision of your life and you've thought about it just with this particular person and have not thought about your experience with this particular person. And maybe you've had positive experiences on the side, but you're still on the side. And I think that it's about valuing yourself more than second fiddle, than the woman on the side.
My life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me? I can like you right where you at. You don't want no more. You ain't asking for shit. Hell yeah, I like you. You mean I get to still go home to my girl? Yes, I like you a lot. I'm gonna talk to you.
Yeah, I need to watch that whole episode. Golly. He went in like all gas, no brakes. I tell you, that's probably one of my favorite clips right there because he is not lying. He's holding nothing back. I am not surprised this clip went viral. Okay, I'm not surprised because he held nothing back. Ladies, I see a whole genre on YouTube of like women educating women on being a side chick. No. That is not no. You ladies, think about the type of relationships that you are in and that you are settling for. And even if you're not necessarily a side chick, but you're dealing with a guy that's already telling you that he's not looking for nothing, already telling you that the commitment aspect, or you can tell by his behavior, he ain't trying to commit to nobody. Trust him, believe him at his word, believe him at his actions. Stop allowing words and false promises and future faking to keep you in situations that are not amounting to the type of relationship you ultimately desire to be in. Value you more. And I'm not saying having unrealistic expectations, because there's other videos that I will cover that is not what I'm saying. But there's a big divide between unrealistic expectations and having absolutely no standards or expectations at all. There's like an in-between that we're like missing the mark. Value yourselves more. You're worth more than being second fiddle or playing the second role or whatever that is for you. If someone is not treating you with the utmost respect, I feel like respect is something that, I don't know, everybody should receive. I'm not going to disrespect a person. I don't want to be disrespected. But when it comes to a relationship and it comes to what you ideally desire, I would want someone to want me and choose me. That's what I would want for myself, at the very least. Somebody that wants me and chooses me. And I'm not playing the second fiddle to somebody else that plays the main role and I'm just the side role. Like I'm the appetizer and she's the entree. Like that's not ideally what I desire for myself, nor is it what I would desire for my daughter. And so I say this with all love in my heart and all due respect, because I'm not trying to, hurt anyone's feelings. I'm just trying to display truth and honesty and advocating for you to desire and not settle for less than that. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for listening to this piece of content. Again, if you want to be a part of Game Changer Nation, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the like button on this video so we can get this content out to more people. I think that there's a lot of brokenness in this world, and I'm hoping that I can be a light in some dark places. So if you can hit the like button, help me to get into some more other areas of this YouTube space, that'd be great. Otherwise than that, you guys, I will see you guys soon. You know it. I love you guys. Thank you for your love and support in this journey. You do not know how much I appreciate you. Love you. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's not just be every once in a while. Let's become family, okay? Friends that are family, okay? Join my family today.